day 75, 15 days to go. Feeling really good, feeling great. Physically, energy's good. What I've started to notice is now I'm coming to that home stretch. A lot of people are asking me, what happens when you finish? Like, how do you integrate food? What does it look like? And so that's been where my mind's been going. And the truth is, I have no idea what that looks like. I have theories and I have ideas, but I actually don't know. And what I've noticed is I am getting people's projections of what they think is going to happen. I've had people say, "Oh, you're gonna put on even more weight. You're gonna gorge and pig out and go the opposite way." I've had people say, "Oh, you're going to go into a depression because you've been on this high," and all these compliments and people supporting, and then it's all just going to disappear and you're going to be depressed. and then I've noticed my own fears coming in, like, what if I do stuff up? Like, what if I, go the opposite way? Like, what is it going to look like? Am I going to be able to have the things that I want to have? Am I going to be, sick if I eat certain things? Do I even want to eat certain things? And so I'm noticing that those questions are coming in. And so I'm just observing them at the moment, because ultimately I know, just as I trusted the process to get me here, I fully trust what's going to happen after. I trust my body, I trust my guidance, I trust the path that I'm on, and I trust that it will be exactly as it needs to be. Maybe I will stuff up, maybe I will make myself sick, but if I do, it's exactly what I need to experience, and I trust that. I know that I no longer hold the story of I have no willpower, I have no discipline, that I need certain things. Like, all of my beliefs around food and what I needed and what I was addicted to have all been blown out the water. Like, I have true freedom now. Whatever I do coming out of this is a choice. Like, and we all have free will, so it will be my choice. What do I do? So that's what's playing out at the moment. I feel like there's no thing about the juices anymore. Like, I love my juices. I love them. And so I don't have any worries about not completing the 90 days. And I do feel that juicing will be a huge part of my daily life forever. Like, you can't feel this good and then go back and pretend you don't know what it takes for you to feel amazing. You can't unlearn it. I can choose to ignore it, but I can't unlearn it. So I do feel like this has changed how I look at food, how I look at what is actually possible, the energy and the vitality and the vibrance and the connection to life. Once you experience that and you know how to achieve that, you can't plead ignorance anymore. So I am excited to complete the 90 days. There's definitely a bit of nervous energy in there as these stories play out, and that's just what they are, they're stories. So I'm just observing them. I'm not making them wrong, not trying to make them go away, but just noticing them. Yeah. And what else? Oh, there was something else I wanted to share. No, it's gone. Something about stories. Oh, yeah. Yes. yeah, the stories. So I've been speaking to a lot of people lately who have contacted me, who are interested in doing the program with Noah. And I will tag Noah in this video. I know I've sent her group to a lot of people, but I'll tag her in this video for anybody that wants to get in touch with her. Yeah, she does coaching, one-on-one coaching. She does the programs, she does coaching calls, and you can get in touch with her and have a chat about the program. But yeah, so I've had a lot of people asking me and to contact her, but noticing the stories that people are telling themselves as to why they can't do this. And there's a lot of different stories. I've spoken to a lot of people. And so there's people who are going, I don't have the discipline. My body is grounded when I have protein. I need protein. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to buy the food and do the juicing. Whatever story it is, it's just a story. And there is a quote, I think it's Rumi, that says, when you step on the way will appear. And that's exactly the case with this. When you choose it, the means, the time, the money, the whatever is secondary. It will appear when you energetically choose it. The rest of the stuff is just stories. And one of the things that I just love about Noah and how she approaches this is she calls you out on your bullshit in the most loving way, the most beautiful, loving way, but with no nonsense. She'll be like, that's just ignorance. That's just an excuse. That's not the truth. And it can be really triggering for some people because you have to face your own stuff. And so I would say if you feel to do something like this or anything in your life that is actually in your highest and best for your life, just notice the stories that are playing out. And I would bet you that whatever story it is, it's the theme that plays through your life. Not having the time, not having the resources, not having the willpower, whatever story you're telling yourself as to why you can't do this, look through your life. Is it a theme? Is it a pattern? More than likely it will be, because it's a consciousness that you're working with. It's an energy that you're working with. And if anybody wants their soul charts doing, there's my link in the bio. You can book your soul chart reading, which shows you what consciousness you're working with. It shows you the energy that is playing out. And when you know what that is, then you know what you are being asked to learn. Whether it is, I can't start it because I might fail. There'll be a fear of failure playing out. If I don't have the money, there'll be the story of a lack of abundance that I cannot create. Whatever it is. So just be aware of that if that's what's happening for you. And give me a shout, give Noah a shout. And I will see you on day 80. If there's nothing exciting happens before then.